Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to the show. I'm so glad to be back. If you missed it, I've been out for almost a week. I had a show up in Wisconsin called Game Con, and I was there since last Wednesday, so that's why you haven't had live streams from me for a little while. Also noticing a slight delay on OBS. I wonder what's going on there. Anyway, this is a live review show slash reaction show. Today we're doing a reaction because it's a cover, and sometimes I like to do reactions to covers rather than reviews because since I've heard the original before, especially when it's such a popular song, sometimes I want to get a live reaction, so to speak, to the song. Before we jump into it, though, biggest way to support us is click that red subscribe button, join the Beard Wizard family. Also, in the video description below, there are links to my books, the merch store. You can get your very own Beard Wizard merchandise. All of that is available down there. But really, just clicking that subscribe button is the biggest way to help this channel out and help us grow. So glad to be back. Welcome back. Today we are reacting to Nemophila doing a cover of Guns N' Roses' Welcome to the Jungle. This song was a huge hit when I was in high school. I know this song like the back of my hand, and it's kind of the reason I wanted to do a reaction to kind of get my first impression live here. Thank you, Ed. I'm glad to be back. Thank you for joining so quickly, and welcome. Before we jump into that, if you are in the live stream, say hi. If you're here with Ed, we love talking to you guys. And if you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. But this is Nemophila covering Guns N' Roses' Welcome to the Jungle. Cheers. That iconic riff. Welcome. Started to do the dance. Okay. So I like Axl Rose is a vocalist whose shoes, excuse me, are huge. Love him or hate him, all of the problems that Axl caused and all of the drama and where he went in life, as a vocalist, he is one of those iconic voices that is going to be hard to match. And so stepping into those shoes is huge. That initial scream, obviously that fits her vocals very well, and it kind of fits this song because while Axl didn't do such a rough, growly sort of scream in the intro, he did lead up to that just like this, just built up to that. So I like it so far. It's a lot of fun. They're having fun. Obviously the accent's going to make things sound a little different, but vocally I like the sound of it. Instrumentally, they're doing a fantastic job with those iconic riffs and everything. So well done so far. Nice. So putting her own little touch on it there, I like that with that scream right there. And Axl again used to do things like that. He used to bring those notes and bring his voice up in parts of these songs that he did, especially back in the day. It was just much more high pitched and clear rather than this sort of growly, gruff sort of vocal fry that she's got going on here, but still fitting sort of the sound and theme, which is great. I like it when covers, even if you're going to mess with a cover a little bit, please, try to pay homage and stick close to the original, because that's what got you there, right? She's only playing. Well, she's playing part. So GnR had two guitarists, Slash and Izzy originally. I believe it was Slash. I know it was Slash, and I think Izzy was the original. But there are parts of the guitarists and guitar parts that we're not getting in this one. Obviously, there's only one guitarist. You're not going to get all of it. I think she's doing really good though, playing the important parts of the riff, getting the parts of the song in there that are most recognizable, rather than just playing one individual part. It sounds like, anyway. I could be entirely wrong, but I think she's kind of playing both parts as necessary depending on what she needs for that part of the song. And so far so good. And then we get into this slower part here, that is a very iconic guitar part, in the change in the vocals as well is good through here. So not even gonna attempt what Axl did there, and I don't blame her. I wouldn't blame a lot of artists for doing that, and she may very well be able to hit those notes, but to take that specific part, where Axl would have done his sort of iconic wail in that area, she made it her own. She took that section and made that her own, and it works really well. Love this drum part.
Welcome to the shackle.
Well done. Well done. Well done. I mean, stepping into some huge shoes, honestly. Guns N' Roses, one of those iconic bands. Axl, a vocalist that is virtually unmatched. You know, he is probably, in my opinion, probably one of the top 10 um, rock and metal vocalists ever. So very, very well done. Definitely go check out Nemophila's channel if you have not already and subscribe there. Be sure to subscribe here. And welcome back to the channel. I am back in here. I don't have another show until December. So we're going to be putting out some content, reviewing, reacting, playing some Battlefield, which I did earlier today, but also the Tarkov release is coming in just a couple of weeks. So we will have some Escape from Tarkov here as well. And everybody else who was here, thank you all. Oh, excuse me. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate you. Goodness, got the hiccups. I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.